Yeah, and here we are, Monday. A quiet day after the storm of the weekend. And I don't even know what to make of this weekend. I thought I'd only be talking about how we played against Leeds. I thought we'd just finish it there and then start talking about Inter Milan. But instead, we've got to talk about silly things like players and their discipline or lack of it. Because regardless of how big you are as a player, there's a level of professionalism that's required from each and every player, regardless. So here we are on a Monday morning wondering who replaces Salah, because he's made it very clear that he doesn't want to play for Liverpool anymore. Indeed, he's made it clear that he doesn't want to play under Arne's slot. And I don't think the ownership is ready or in a position to sell or get rid of Arne's slot. It's more realistic that we sell Mo Salah simply because of his age, and simply because even for his age, we can still get a lot of money for him. It's a sad way to look at it because he should be going for being a legend, but you're just going to go because you need to be sold. You're disruptive. And when you become disruptive, you kind of make your own bed. So regardless of how you feel, because of the way you've gone about it, you've managed to bring the whole team and the team performance into disrepute. So even if it was a 1-1 or 3-3, a 0-0, all these draws and you've been left out, you should still show enough professionalism to understand what the coach is trying to achieve, knowing full well you're going to go away on your little holiday to Africa or wherever the Africa Cup of Nations is going to be held, and you're going to have a great time, and we're going to have to keep on struggling without you. And I can't believe that Mo Salah would be as selfish to think that we wouldn't consider that at all and we have to make it about him. Even through his little rant there over the weekend, he still couldn't stop making it about him. And even though he said what he said, he finished it with, oh, well, I'm going to invite my mum to come and see me for my last match before I go abroad. Me, I. Thinking that he's going to get, what, tambourines and, I don't know, confetti? What do you want? I'm not sure what you was actually asking for. You're going away at a time when we need you, so we're not happy anyway. But you want to make it about you and how emotional the day will be because we're missing Salah and we're going to lose Salah. That shouldn't be our mentality. Our mentality has to be, we're coming from a very poor run and a very poor string of results. So we need this time to heal and get together and be stronger. And we need all hands on decks. So I'm not sure what angle you was coming at where you thought you was going to win. Then to make it look like it's all about you. Look what all I've done for the team. All of what I have done. I deserve, I. It's just not looking good for you, mate. And it's a sad way to end our relationship, but that's not how we roll as Liverpool. Nobody's bigger than the team. So the fact that you even said it in your speech, no one's bigger than the team. And then you mentioned, but, like, well, hang on, there's an exception for Mo Salah. There's no exceptions, none. And you've put yourself in a very, very stupid situation. To one where I think not even a public apology would save you because it just make you look like you're trying to cover your tracks. You've already said what you've said. And unfortunately, you can't take some things back. And I'd be surprised if you've not lost the dressing room yourself, because they've got every right to look at you and think, why did you make it about you? Because for all that great that he was last season, you could not have been that great without everybody else playing their part, from goalkeeper to midfielder to winger to defender. So that was pretty shocking to hear that from you. But I'm not surprised. I've been telling people for a long time you're a very greedy and selfish person. And your speech yesterday just made you look like a bitch. Unfortunately, you look like a little bitch now. And all that you've gone through in your legacy that we all give you credit for, you've just gone and tossed it out the window because of what? You've literally thrown the baby out with the bathwater here and given yourself no way back. Can you stay? Yeah, as a bench warmer. You'll be surprised. I don't even think that you can avoid being booed when you play against Brighton. I don't appreciate it. I won't join in, but I won't stand in anybody's way if they want to, and I could definitely understand if they did want to. So he needs to really understand what he's done and take it seriously. I think the club should be taking it a lot more seriously too. I think Mo Salah should be fined, and I think he should be banned for 2 matches. So that means we don't see him again until he goes to Africa. And if we sell him when he's on his little cup journey there, so be it. Because when he comes back, I don't see how he can mend his relationship, especially with his performance being as poor as it is. And he's had every excuse. Yeah, we can talk about why does Gakpo always start. To me, to be fair, it's a good question to be asked. But we can ask that same question of Mo Salah. And Gakpo was used to being benched last season. He's actually getting a bit of run of it now because he was so absent last season. But now he's getting a bit more of a play. So it's what it is. But Mo Salah, you're 35, my brother. You've got to be giving everybody else a chance and kind of being that mentor. Instead, you've just proven to be a mentor for all the wrong reasons. And I don't think we can appreciate that as Liverpool fans. It's very selfish. You've let the team down. It sets a bad precedent. And I'm not even sure a public apology can save you. Now, my manager's going to have to talk about that in a press conference. And to be honest, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even bother talking about you. I hope he just cuts it dead and just makes it all about the team, because the team's still got a job to do, regardless of you, your baby, and your bathwater. Okay? That was very selfish. We didn't need that. At Gullyraw.